Barnes, he's checked in. Different look here for the Warriors. Nance, he's checked in for Barnes. Thompson comes in for Andre Iguodala. Barber's checked in for Roberson. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Marcus All's checked in for Koufos. White comes in for Henson. Lance Thomas, he's checked in for James Johnson. And Lance Stevenson subbed in for Marcus Thornton. So on the floor for Memphis. Conley out there with Lance Stevenson. Then there's Lance Thomas. Then it's Brandon Wright. And it's Gasol. And at the center, filling out the middle. Warriors trail by 3. Curry kicks to Nance. Green, the screen. And that one's good. Barber's got 12 points in the game.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Conley's shot is off.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
And it's Barber missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Stevenson with a clean look. It's rebounded by Golden State. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. And that'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. To the left side wing. Conley, the pass to Gasol. Stevenson outside. And the 3-ball is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
And that one's good, Barber.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
Now, here's Stevenson. 9 points last game. Here's Gasol, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Gasol's got 10 points in the game.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it, too.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Now here's Conley. He had 28 points in the win against Phoenix.
And he also looked to attack at the defensive end of the floor. 3 steals in that game.
Golden State's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Barber. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Wright sets a screen for Stevenson. A floater misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Here's Curry. That's good. Curry's got his second bucket tonight.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Right side Gasol. An open look for Stevenson. Another miss by Stevenson.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And that one's good, Barber.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Out to Conley. Will it go? Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
You know Gasol is playing well. 10 points, and he's also been picking up some nice assists here and there, too.
And Clark, that needs to continue. When he has an opportunity to get an open teammate the ball, he has got to make that a priority.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the game right now. He misses the free throw. And the Warriors with the... And so it's a close...
Thank you, Kevin. Andre, what has been the underlying principle of how you and the team have taken the floor tonight?
Communication. Communication doesn't show up on the stat sheet, but in order for us to be a good team, everyone has to be on the same page, and we're doing it tonight.
Andre, thank you. Kevin, one of those intangibles you always look to.
Okay, Doris, much appreciated. And now for halftime. So we'll be back in just a... Welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. And the players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
Barber in a two-guard. Thompson is out there with Green. Then it's Curry. And it's Nance in at the pivot, manning the middle. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Memphis moving it around. They grab their own miss.
Been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Thomas kicks to Stevenson. Shot clock at 5. That's good. 12 points for Conley.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The Warriors have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one early.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77.
Look here for the Warriors. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Nance. Harrison Barnes comes in for Klay Thompson. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Sean Livingston. And it's Barber in for Steph Curry. Oh, and here comes Barnes all alone.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Here's Barber. A three-pointer off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Thornton dishes to Conley. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Barber. And it's Conley that time on the assist by Johnson. 14 points for Conley.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
The Warriors pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Barber. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Barber's got 6 here in this quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
Tipped away and stolen by Barnes. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
The Warriors shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. So it's the Grizzlies now. They trail by 6. Conley with the 3. And that's not going to go. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The 4th quarter of action getting started. Here's Barber. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got Marc Gasol. Conley out there with Lance Stevenson. Then it's Thomas. Conley the pass to Stevenson. Gasol kicks to Stevenson. 4 on the shot clock. Goes up on the high post, and that one's good. Stevenson's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Grizzlies. Here's Barber. Got a piece of it. Conley with it. In the corner, it's Stevenson. Wide open. Again, Memphis.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And, Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Memphis trailing here. He dishes it to Conley. Left side, Gasol. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Warriors have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Count the bucket. And it's 29 points for Freak.
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Stevenson stuffing the stat sheet, doing all sorts of things. 12 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
That free throw good from Lance Stevenson. The Warriors making a switch here. Arthur's checked in, and Memphis also making a switch. Kufis checked in for Marc Gasol. All free throws good from Lance Stevenson. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Barber. No good on the 3.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Here's Kufis. That ball. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. Stevenson's got his 6th assist on the night. Here's Barber. The tray. It's rebounded by Memphis. Conley's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yes, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here's Barber. And again, no good by Golden State.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Arthur grabs the board. Golden State's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And that one's good, Barber. Barber's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
There's the pick. Stevenson drives in, and here's Conley outside. The run, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Curry comes in for Sean Livingston. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Henson's checked in for Costa Kufis. And Stevenson kicks to Conley. Picked his pocket. And now Curry running the floor all by himself. And that is good. And the Warriors lead by 3. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Warriors?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long. Good. That's a huge basket. Just taking advantage of the size mismatch and able to drain that mid-range jump shot. Really good basketball. Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were.
Oh, wow. That's a beautiful jam. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Yeah, it has been. Neither team able to create any significant separation so far.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
He's such a clutch shooter, Kevin. He just lives for the big shot.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, Kevin.
Shot.
Jason Kidd had some words for his team over that last break. He
He
told them the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to loose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
Thank you, Doris. And he gets it to go. Nance a screen. They double-team Curry. Park down low that time, and he got the 3-second call.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
.103 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Garai. And it's off from three-point range. Golden State's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Stevenson drives in. Inside. Conley. Money!
Somebody's lit a fire under Mike Conley.
41 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Barber, covered by Conley. Lets it go with the three. And Henson pulls it down.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, this touch is basically gone AWOL.
What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
How about the cool, collected way in which he delivered it? Clutch.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And the second of 2 is good. That will put them up by 2. And so here is Golden State.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Here's Conley. Yes!
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds a spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
So a close game sees Memphis take the...
Well, Mark, this team seems to have a rhythm going and building on some great momentum. What's been the key to the success this group is having?
We're working. You know, we sacrificing for each other. I think we are.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Mike Conley.
He was a beast on the boards tonight, guys. There's nobody else, I think no one in the world that could match his effort on the glass tonight. Emotionally, his rebounding gave them a big lift.
Conley's got so many things he brings to the team. He controls the flow of the offense like a conductor. Everything starts with him. He's a threat all over the place in transition, on the pick and roll, and especially from three-point range.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. Tonight, we'll see the Washington Wizards playing against the Golden State Warriors. And for Golden State, nice job they've been doing over the last 10 games. 8 wins and not having too many problems. Let's talk about Klay Thompson. One of the best wings in the NBA. Might be the most complete shooting guard in the league. Most complete? What do you think?
I would have to say most complete. And, what I really like about his game, especially playing next to Steph Curry, when you play with a guy that has a little bit more, you tend to steal a little bit what they're doing. So, his ball handling is definitely getting better. He can help with the playmaking duties. But what I love about this guy, he can score in a variety of ways.
His defense could be stifling at times, too.
He's a great two-way player.
He's a two-way player. But I don't know if I would give him the best two-guard yet in the NBA. But he's
say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
We'll be bringing you an interconference matchup in this one as the Warriors take to the road. Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA and all its great action on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Some confidence for Golden State with the win in their last matchup against the Washington Wizards.
How about the athleticism on display defensively in that win?
Yeah, it was reflected in their shot block total, Greg. I mean, they were very disruptive, which I think is a combination of muscle and muscle.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Thompson and Iguodala on the perimeter. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Barber in at the 1 spot. And both free throws good for Beal. And so here is Golden State. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
That final score really caught a lot of people off guard. I think we would have to quantify that one as an upset.
Yeah, I thought they really tightened up at the end, guys. I mean, I think they were playing not to lose instead of playing to win. You got to go after wins. You can't try to hold on to them. You got to go get them.
Here's Barber, 33 points last game. 6 to shoot. From beyond the arc and then some. Barber's got 5 now.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
There's the screen. Passes it to Morris. 11 feet out and he hits it. Here's Barber. He's got 5. To the left wing. Golden State moving the ball around. Pass to Thompson. To the right side. Rebound by the Wizards. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
And no one expected them to win that game per se, but no excuse for the way that one ended up.
You know, it perhaps could serve as a rallying point for him, Greg. I mean, sometimes after a big loss like that, it can be a catalyst or a wake-up call for the locker room.
Now Wall. Following the three-point attempt by Freak. Excellent use of the screen that time.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thanks, Kev. I caught up with Washington's head coach. He told me he's a fan of Andre Iguodala, especially the way he's developed his outside shot. He said that was one weakness. He could do everything else, pass, handle, and finish. And boy, what a defender. But now that he's developed that jump shot, there are really no weaknesses in his game. Guys, that makes it awfully tough to deal with a guy who can impact the game in that many ways. Back to you.
All right, Doris. Now Wall. Following the three-point attempt by Freak. Craig. No good from outside. Here's Barber. And the Warriors miss again.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
They get it again. Fultz. Great D that time from Iguodala.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Barber. He has 5. That's good.
Match up. Match up. Match up. Match
And
up.
here in the first quarter with a little over 3.5 minutes played. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there. Instead also making some changes. Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Nance. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. And it's Barber in for Curry.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. The Wizards, Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. Then for the Warriors, Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Iguodala. And it's Barber in for Klay Thompson. And they go to the intentional foul. And now they decide to foul intentionally. The Wizards have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
And so John Wall nails both of them. Warriors trail by 4. Over to the wing. Pulls up from the corner. And that one's good. Barber. Barber's got 10 points in the game. And the foul called on Freak. And so he's picked up his... And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first...
Yes, Kevin, here with Stephen Curry and
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first half. All right, you starters, I expect you guys to be nice and fresh in the second half. Bench really gave us some great production. Nice to see something from everybody out there. I'll give you a compliment, though. The ball movement's been excellent. Love how many buckets we're getting off assists. And just to talk about what we want for the pace of the game, I'd say nice and steady suits us just fine. It doesn't have to be a track meet. And that's all I wanted to go over with.
Ladies and gentlemen, the third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to... And so Washington takes the win. They didn't make it.
Ugly. The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our Jordan. John Wall.
He set his teammates up with the tune of 12 assists. He's got such great court vision, and tonight he was seeing the whole court very clearly.
There are two types of point guards.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.
in. I got next.
Vengo en busca de respuestas con el manojo lleno y vengo como un libro abierto, ansiosa de aprender la historia no contada de nuestros ancestros, con el viento que dejaron los abuelos y que vive en cada pensamiento de esta amada tierra, tierra. Quien sabe cuidarlo es quien de verdad la quiera. Vengo para mirar de nuevo, para ver lo cierto y despertar en ojos ciegos, sin miedo. Tú y yo descolonicemos lo que nos enseñaron, con nuestro pelo negro, con pómulos marcados, con el orgullo huido en el alma tatuado. Vengo con la mirada, vengo con la palabra, esa palabra hablada, vengo sin temor a no perder nada. Vengo como el niño que busca de su morada, la entrada al origen, la vuelta de su cruzada. Vengo a buscar la historia silenciada, la historia de una tierra saqueada. Vengo con el mundo y vengo con los pájaros, vengo con las flores y los árboles, sus cantos. Vengo con el cielo y sus constelaciones, vengo con el mundo y todas sus estaciones. Vengo agradecida al punto de partida, vengo con la madera, la montaña y la vida. Vengo con el aire, el agua, la tierra y el fuego. Vengo a mirar el mundo de nuevo. Vengo con mis ideas como escudo, con el sentir humano, vivir este mundo donde el hombre nuevo busca el contrapunto. Vengo humano, vengo como tú, en busca de la huella, de la pieza del árbol y de su corteza, que guarda en su memoria que el canto de victoria cuando vimos de la tierra lloramos contra la euforia. Ya abrimos así nuestros brazos tan encarrilados y nos acurrucamos al origen de los tiempos, a la fuente del universo donde yace el sentimiento de vivir este comienzo. Vengo con la sangre roja, con los pulmones llenos de rimas en mi boca, con los ojos rasgados, con la tierra en las manos. Venimos con el mundo y venimos con su canto. Vengo a construir un sueño, el brillo de la vida que habita en el hombre nuevo. Vengo buscando un ideal y un mundo sin clase que se pueda levantar. Con el mundo y vengo con los pájaros, vengo con las flores y los árboles, sus cantos. Vengo con el cielo y sus constelaciones, vengo con el mundo y todas sus estaciones. Vengo agradecida al punto de partida, vengo con la madera, la montaña y la vida. Vengo con el aire, el agua, la tierra y el fuego. Vengo a mirar el mundo de nuevo. Vengo a mirar el mundo de nuevo. Vengo en busca de respuestas
I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. They don't love us, they just love